John Ossoff gave a speech in Atlanta over the weekend. That was spectacular. If you haven't watched the whole 30 minutes and you're interested in American politics, go watch the whole thing. It was brilliantly written. Talked about the Epstein class. It's compared it said the president what he posted about the Obamas was like a Klansman. It talked about the economy. It was optimistic. Ossoff's incredible that he got elected. Some people say he got elected on the coattails of Senator Warnock, but he is heavily favored to be reelected. He's raised a ton of money. The Republicans have a three-way primary, almost certainly will have a runoff. None of those are world beaters. There are a lot of Republicans who are Senate strategists who have given up or close to giving up on the Georgia race. This is incredible. This is a young Jewish American liberal. His voting record is liberal, ladies and gentlemen, and he is in an incredible position. And that speech was sent to me. I watched the whole thing twice, like I watched Bad Bunny twice. I watched this twice because it's a really important speech for messaging for the Democrats and potentially for Ossoff to run in 28. Now, some people say to me, no, I'm a little bit exuberant here about how serious a person Ossoff is, that he's not actually that serious a person. Jaime, you'll go first on this one because it's your team. Am I overreacting to one speech, or is this guy actually underrated as a political force?
Well, I think we'll see. He's going to get through this race first. But I worked for John Ossoff in 2017 when he ran for Congress and lost to Karen Handel. And so I've spent a lot of time with John Ossoff and have a great deal of respect for him. He is one of the most effective communicators you will find. And so I think what's happened years while he's been in the Senate, he's had to grow and learn and sort of build a portfolio. His resume was a little light before he became a senator. Yeah. Let's just be honest. And I really like him and respect him. But he's really grown into this role really well. And he and Senator Warnock have been really great partners for Georgia. But I've watched Ossoff in his office. He has fantastic people working for him, both on the ground in Georgia and here in the Senate. And he's gotten really, really, really smart on politics. And so I think John Ossoff may organically become an option for 2028 based on how he runs his campaign. Yeah. I mean, look, he basically cleared the field in Georgia and didn't allow for any big viable Republican to run. And so that's going to be a big deal. And two, you know, when I got several text messages over the weekend, one from my friend who's been a sort of a despondent Democratic donor, and she just sends me so inspired. And so, look, I think Democrats are going to use that as a moment of getting re-engaged and inspiration. I think we're getting above, we're getting way beyond our skis by saying he's going to be a 2028 contender. But there's a world that John Ossoff could be the vice president someday. There's a world that John Ossoff could run in 2032.
Yes, sir. All right, let's look at a clip of it. I'm telling you, if you're a fan of this program and what we talk about here, go watch all 30 minutes. It's on YouTube. Here's a little bit of John Ossoff from over the weekend that Hogan will dissect.
Now, you remember we were told that MAGA was for working class Americans. You remember that? But this is a government of, by, and for the ultra rich. It is the wealthiest cabinet ever. This is the Epstein class ruling our country. They are the elites they pretend to hate. So prices are up, jobs are going away, Medicaid and school lunches are slashed, nursing homes are getting defunded. If you're Steve Bannon, and your pitch was Trump for the forgotten man and woman, how do you sell any of this? Trump was supposed to fight for the working class. Instead, he's literally closing rural clinics and hospitals to cut taxes for George Soros and Elon Musk. He was supposed to end the globalist world police foreign policy. Instead, we're doing war for oil and nation building again and threatening to conquer Greenland. He was supposed to drain the swamp. Instead, this is the most corrupt administration of all time, and everybody knows it. Okay. Everybody knows it.
Hogan, just as political athlete ranking, how would you rank that? He took some factual liberties, but not many. Not many.
Factual liberties is the best description of a lie I've ever heard, and I'm stealing it and using it from now until eternity. Listen, he is very talented. I have not seen, I saw parts of this clip online. I've not seen a smoothness and a delivery of information that's so untrue since Bill Clinton. Very smooth. Also, a propensity not to tell the truth. I will tell you, as you know, Mark, the saying, and Jaime knows this too, what every senator sees when they look in the mirror is a president. There's no question he's angling for running for president. But I will tell you this, one speech does not a presidential candidate make. And as my friend Rick Perry can attest to, you can oops yourself off that stage pretty quick because the lights get really hot and the stage is really big. Everything is fixated on you. So should you decide to make that leap and should you decide to run for it, good. I mean, I think anyone who thinks they have the talent and the chops to do it should do it. But it's a rougher road than just giving a speech to your buddies.
I understand, but I'll tell you something about him. Like Bill Clinton, George W. Bush, and Barack Obama, that guy's a political operative. He could be the manager of a presidential campaign.
Oh, yeah. No, he's an operative.
Like I said, I staffed him for interviews and all this in 2017. This was almost 10 years ago. He was great then. He's excellent, and now he's going to keep getting better. And also, you have to realize this too. Before my old boss Jamie Harrison hit that the most raise for a congressional candidate, John Ossoff in 2017 had raised more money than ever in the history for a congressional candidate. So not only he's good as orator, he's also a good fundraiser.
Yeah. I mean, the fact that some Republicans say he can't be beat in Georgia, a red purple state, is incredible. And it's testament to how aggressive he's been, the coalition he's building. And remember, in any southern state, including Jaime's, if the Democratic candidate can swell black turnout by 5%, can't lose. And he's going to swell black turnout by 5%. I'm confident. So, yeah. All right, quick, we'll see.
They say that something that's easy is like a walk in the park. Well, easier than a walk in the park, hit the subscribe button, be part of the two-way community, never miss an episode, be part of our conversations. Thank you for your service to America.
And don't forget, you can now listen to the morning meeting and Two-Way Tonight on Apple, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts.